Mai Watanabe made $2 million from scamming men, then was arrested for selling how-to guides for defrauding sugar daddies. What did she teach? And more importantly, how can we avoid being scammed by understanding her methods? Once you recognize her manipulation tactics, you're in a much better position to avoid similar scams. Mai used a simple but effective process to con her potential relationship partners. First, she selected the target very carefully. She targeted lonely, worked a lot, and didn't have my local prospects, so they were looking online for love. She says to avoid those with debt, players, men who talk about themselves a lot, and men with narcissistic tendencies because they're running their own scam. She also avoided men with a strong social network, hobbies, and friends. In other words, she went after the men who are separated from the pack, have resources, and are nice guys with a generous heart who think they have something real. Her second step was creating trust. How? Very quickly in the relationship, she turned on the girlfriend vibe with frequent texts, showing him that she was thinking of him. Little did he know what she was really thinking. She greeted him in the morning with texts and at night. Her play was to make him believe that he meant something to her. Third, she learned all she could about her victims. Information is power. What is he looking for? What was his family like? This isn't a red flag as normal relationships want to know about you. But in this case, she was looking for ways to manipulate him. Fourth came the cutoff. She disappeared. This went on for 2, 3, or 4 days. Good targets texted or called to find out what had happened. And then, fifth came the victim's story, once they reconnected. I was too embarrassed to discuss this. She let him drag the bad thing, the victim's story, out of her. She made sure that she didn't ask for money, as this must be his idea. In fact, when he offered at first, she said no. Of course, she let him persist in offering to help, and she accepted the money. Smart guys offered something other than money. And if these smart guys didn't offer money, she lost interest. Her sixth and final step was aftercare. According to Mai, this was her most important step. She wanted her victims to feel her gratitude. You saved my life. Good aftercare meant that her victims were less likely to go to the police. And good aftercare set her victims up for the same cycle, over and over again. What are the big takeaways from Mai Watanabe's story? First, don't be the lonely, disconnected guy who doesn't have friends or hobbies. Friends and family are great for keeping you accountable and grounded. Next, go slow with all relationships. Manipulators love to move quickly, whether it's a cult that is love-bombing you or someone like Mai who starts to rock a girlfriend vibe very quickly when you haven't even met. Keep your money in your pocket, go slow, and get to know her. Don't rescue with money. Stay safe out there, friends. And thanks for joining us at the Change Capability Institute.